Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. If you recall in the last episode, we went and investigated some things because the Hawkins family was killed in an accident, quote unquote. So Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Somebody was trying to burn it or, from the fire. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. What happens from there is anybody's guess. I haven't really wanted to get back into this. Dude, you're fucked up. Now that I see you up close. Insert Joker joke here that I'm not smart enough to get, but I'm sure everyone's done once they saw this. Nah, we're above that. We're gonna be original. Oh shit, that's creature vision. There's somebody peeking around up there. I'm hoping my camera...
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Hoping my camera works better. I finally got things to work on it and fix it. But now it's flashing me stuff, so I'm hoping this works.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Old Winchester, huh? Let's start and work our way around. Spot hidden professional.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is.
We're gonna trouble him.
Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
That's how investigation works, asshole. I'm gonna fucking ask you questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Quit. I'm gonna ask you lots of shit. Shut up.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem.
Yeah?
So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Anything I should be wary
I
of?
prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Nope.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Man, that did not age well.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if
Fuck.
only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Always, always, always bring backup. I don't care if you're a man, woman, always have a buddy. Because that'll save you. Alright, Pierce. I got 1 point. That's it. Ooh, what do we want to put it into? Ooh. Let's go up to 50, because why not? Validate. Darkwater inhabitants. Okay. Places. The mansion. Hawkins mansion is perched at the top of a cliff. The abandoned garden harbors the graves of the Hawkins and old caretaker Silas Winchester still roams the bleak spot. He protects it fiercely and still puts flowers on the graves of his old masters. It's a gloomy place. Aha! Hawkins warehouse. Alright. Officially unused, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of bloodstained bandages must also be noted. Probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life. It is the discovery of a partly charred painting recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. Okay. Wrong button. In my inventory, just a lighter still. Okay.
No question of leaving now. I must examine the scene of the fire.
See, I love this setting so much. Ah, it's blocking us off from going up here.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Ooh,
Sturdy. And well sharpened.
an axe.
Sturdy.
And well shot.
And well sharpened.
I'll be over there in a minute. Since you went that way, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, that's how these games usually go for me. Anywhere we're supposed to go, never go that direction. Especially if you're being rushed. Because that means that there's things to miss. Fucking love that. Like, the aesthetics of this game just hit me in all the right jollies. Aha! Figurine of a whale carved from wood is the sort of toy that sailors made for their children. Woohoo! See? Told you, people. Ooh, a little shack. Neat. This would be a cool ass house to have. Sort of. Be a pain in the ass to maintain, though. Oh, it's so cool, though. Hilltop house built in 1963 by Reverend John Wickwood. Oh, hold.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Do I go and talk over to him, or do I go up these sets of stairs? Doesn't look like I can go through here. Nope. Music starting. I'm not going that way yet. Assassin's Creed. Ooh. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. Hope that's not going to be important later. Fucking hell.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
He did say he puts flowers on them. Broken pots?
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
I'm still trying to look around. I wish you wouldn't.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange
Fair.
idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Let's go to the mansion.
I'm not done yet, asshole.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Poor kid.
Ah, so there wasn't anything. Back, nothing in the back. Okay, didn't think we could go there. Alright. Just can't interact with him. So we'll just go on up. So far, we have a desecrated gravestone, mildly, with broken vases. Oh, shit. You know, it looked big before, but the more I move, the bigger it gets. Yeah, I don't think I forgot about you.
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
Ah, fuck. Oh boy, left or right?
I'll have to find another entrance.
Okay, so at least that solves it for us. Is the policeman still there? Okay, yeah, he's still there. Classic. Raven. Remember, everyone, to always look around at everything at every opportunity. Oh, this is quaint.
This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
That's
Easy,
fair.
sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
You were trying to break into the door, dude.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Uh-oh.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here.
Well, I just did.
And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin.
That's
I
not
keep
how I
an
saw
eye
this
out.
coming around.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it.
Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
This is the weirdest conversation.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
That was easy.
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
That didn't go anyway like I thought it would. And that's not what I thought he'd say, and that's not how I thought this would play out. Oh boy, don't do this to me, game. Don't give me these weird-ass options like, hey, let's talk this out. Especially when he's just like, nope, fuck you and everything you stand for. Hey, why don't you give me that key? Okay, only if you promise to hunt rats. Really?
Yes. Shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Wait! Can I have that axe? I might be able to use that.
Stop bothering me.
Me? Fine. Can't take the axe. I tried. Anything on the cart? Wood. However, before we go inside, once again, there's more to go. He wants us to go inside. We don't go inside first. We explore the nooks, the crannies, strange
gate is locked.
alleyways of the world. Not the actual world, but the game world. We see what's hidden, we see what's laying about, and we use it. There's nothing over here. Down to the cabin. And if there ends up being nothing down here, then I'll just cut it out. But there is something. Locked door.
Poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
That's fair.
Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Yeah.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Ah. Solitude, thy name is whiskey. No, don't. Back door.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Ooh. I forgot I could crouch. So what did this do for me? Nothing? Nothing at all? Might be useful for later though. Right. That looks like a super secret hidden entrance. Oh, can't go. Can I go up here? Can't go up there. Alright, so we did something. We learned a little bit about the cabin. Potentially set ourselves up by moving that panel for something later. Hopefully. Fucking leave.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Sure.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Alright, still chapter 3. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. Oh, that's a shadow of a cultist. Far right corner. And of course everything's lit with green. Ominous, moldy lights.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left
Ooh,
this light on?
marshmallows. Who left this light on? You're not asking why it's green, you're just asking why it's on? Fucking love this. Oh, that's dark.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this?
You know what? That's a good question. What the hell kind of meat is that?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Some kind of... You know what? That's a very good question. I don't know what the hell kind of meat that is. Is there only two little points here? Okay.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
I would too if you served me something up that was looking at me.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else?
Well, you can almost bet there was more to
Something
it.
happened at this table. An argument?
So does it let you go if you... Because I think I missed something on the last investigation I had to do. But I'm not... Oh, really? But I'm not sure.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
He did that on his own.
Officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Got to appreciate floating cobwebs. Oh. Nobody had the decency to at least clean this.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Clean this?
But it was
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
I know that dude was talking and I missed some of it, but... Oh, fuck you, weather.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
The old family man.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Too much rubble. There's a bookcase. My fat ass could climb over that. Asshole.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Before that, I'm gonna look around. Well, that's good news. Doesn't look like I'm actually gonna get anything, so let's daydream for a minute.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did someone escape the fire?
Ooh. Oh.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Ooh. What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's it. It's not letting me pick at anything else, so... Oh.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Well, the obvious answer is somebody took it with them. That's the obvious answer, though. The question becomes, why did they take it with them?
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Let's say the fire wasn't
I
just
firmly
an
believe
accident.
this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Oh, now you can move stuff out of the way.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Alright, let's see what we can get. I got 3 points. Age 64, caretaker. Okay, we knew that. Clues. The small wooden whale. That sailors made for their children. Last Supper. Settings allowed the places occupied to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected, even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table with wife and son on either side. The knocked over chair could be due to something happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly the roast was untouched in certain plates. The meat, mysteriously preserved since then, seems to have been the subject of the dispute. Yeah, because it was barely meat. Smashed oil lamp. Shoe. Clock. Which stopped at 10 o'clock. And the scene of the fire. Shit, there was more. Alright. Locked.
This door is locked.
Well then bang it open. You were willing to do that for everything else. History of medicine. Now that police officer moves fast. Or he's fucking dead now. More bandages.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Better than wet blood. Uh-oh. Oh, so you can only hold it for so long. That or the
Lyrics
thunder scared
of
him.
the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Okay. At least that answers where we can go.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's hard to believe that Frankenstein was created that long ago.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Apparently that's a...
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Apparently it's a pretty damn boring book, from what I understand. There's a lot of people who've said it's like 80% whaling facts and 20% story and killing of the fucking shit. Killing of the whale.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Oh, you can only investigate that with the light. Got it.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
I swear to God, if I'm playing this game and that shit starts to go ping, 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 I'm gonna expect it, but I'm gonna fucking lose it. That shit's gonna freak me out. Fucking quit. Aha! More medicine. Okay. So this clock looks like it's still working. Alright, let's go upstairs.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
That's pretty old. That's the 1300s. Ooh. Creepy old dude. Okay, let's go upstairs. Ooh, I saw that.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Once again, Scylla was a tentacled monster from Greek mythology, in which we all know what Cthulhu is, so you connect the dots.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Here, there. Check all of the shelves. Ooh. Weird, cool, creepy.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Little book nook.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Also, has a giant squid in it. Ooh.
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Got me a crowbar. Keep forgetting I can crouch. I looked at that one? Yeah, I looked at that one. Just in case there's anything. Ah, man, I don't like that. Okay. I always wonder if there's like things I miss because I'm looking around for everything possible.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. Roughly translates to, she's weird and I don't like her. Get rid of her. I don't like long hallways. That long hallway can go fuck itself. No. Oh, that ain't good.
Locked.
You got a crowbar. Oh. Oh dear. Oh my, I see it now. Black soot marks. Or scratches. Scratches, scratchy, 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 scratchy. No. I don't like it. I don't like it one little bit. Door to Sarah's office. The door. The key to her office. Locked? Oh, hell no. Oh, no. I was expecting that to be locked. I wasn't ready for a door to open. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Jesus. That's the creepier door, so I'll save that one for later.
What will her room reveal about her?
I don't know. Oh, it's dark. Oh, can we get this out of the way? Okay.
Perfect.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Really? Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. That sounds pretty, well, that sounds pretty damn extreme. Oh, is that it? That's all I can investigate in here? Fuck. It says there's a hidden thing.
You missed it. Crash.
Hmm.
Go back behind there. On the floor, there was a shiny green, that piece of paper.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I watched you, Hawkman. I was like, oh god.
It's so easy to do. I'm thinking of things to say, but that's it. Always have a buddy. They'll help you. They'll save you. 75 milligrams of amibarbital sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours, as required. If attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Fucking me leaning like that's gonna do. Oh, hell no. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh shit. Scratch marks in here too. Was she the one doing it? Oh, I see. The scratch marks started here. Oh no. Oh.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult?
Was
What
she?
was she trying to achieve?
Was she? What do you fucking think? Yeah, I don't know many people who just go about drawing weird little circles in their rooms on the ground.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Oh boy. Painting for Boston client, painting for JF, Boston FS, exhibition, May through August, painting for JF, FS, Boston, FS, Dr. F, AD, FS, Dr. F, FS. Exhibition. AD returned. Dr. F for treatment. So she paid him with a gift or a,
It seems the last one was
art.
given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Oh, this room is horrible compared to all the others.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together, and forever it will bind us. Okay. Freaky. Anything else on your desk? Uh-oh. See that painting over there with the weird squiddly dude head? Yep. You all know what's coming. Okay, so are they scratch marks or are they? Well, they look more like scratch marks than anything. So they all originate from this circle. Scratchy.
Bradley? Is that you?
God damn it! Oh God! I wasn't expecting that door to open either. Okay, let's go. Fuck right on off.
The boys' room.
Fucking music box playing motherfucker. Ah, he was drawing scary shit too.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
So he felt threatened, so he built a safe spot with a bunch of soldiers facing outwards. The Wizard of Oz, in case anybody hasn't read that, I recommend it. The movie does it no justice. Like, at all.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Pills? Oh no. Oh no.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
They got the creepy, like, child choir going on in the background.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
It's all coming over to here, too. Is this supposed to represent, like, the mansion or something? Oh boy. Huh. This game kicked up several notches really fucking quick. Take a minute to look through my things here. Do. Let's go ahead and get some strength. That way I gotta punch a bitch out. Okay.
Is anyone there?
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Okay, so that actually has fuel. Looks like we're gonna have to be mindful of that. Oh, man. Okay, once again, this is one of those aspects of video games you gotta think about. It wants us to go after the thief.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
However,
Dated 1818.
what we're going to do is go back up into the weird-ass room with all the scratchies and investigate that. Because this shit... Aw, man, please don't tell me there's nothing here. Damn it. But it did focus on that. Yep, definitely takes oil even when it's not like lit up high. Damn. Can't jump down. You can only jump down the once. Well, fine. Oh, man. This game's really, it's getting me good.
This door is blocked from the outside.
They're gonna do like a hot fuzz. Turns out that he's
I'll
like...
cover you.
Cover me. Yeah, so they're gonna pull like a hot fuzz here and just like... It's a bunch of them.
This door was closed earlier.
That it was.
Where did he go?
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Not moved, swung out.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed. Seems like this came from a log.
42 north, 70 west, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Nothing on the back. Okay. Sunday, 30th of May, 1847. 47 north, 55 west. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. 49 north, 61 west. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Fair. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Moby Dick. 35 north, 53 west. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. Grotesque, huh? Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus. Returned with empty holds. We have beaten the Orpheus. Returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. So maybe 33-53. Try that here in a minute. I see you.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend, Thomas Fuller.
They look like Celtic runes.
Ah, knucklebones.
Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Ah, bollocks.
It looks like an old seaway map.
They make up a journey. The Scylla, Prodigal, Orpheus, the Saint Claudine. So the Scylla is the red line. Started off from Darkwater, went out and around.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Bet your sweet bippy it does. Oh, so oil refills are located around. Cool.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not to...
Yeah, we're not gonna force it, because that's how you break shit. Okay.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Let's see here. Alright. So it's 30, 30. Okay, so... it's east, west, north, south, south. Okay, so we're north. Dark water cult. Oh, if the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work, as long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Extract taken from the Malleus Bestiarium by Abigail G. That would have been nice to know. Oh, let's see. Get some eloquence in there. Clues. Okay. Painting, map of dark water. Ah, there. Shit. Knowledge, there we go. It's probably what we're...
Doesn't work. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
4270. Let's try 4270. Let's see here. 42... 60.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
60, 75.
Doesn't work. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Let's try 3353. See, 33... 53.
Looks like it worked.
So it's the location of the catch.
Well done, Pierce.
Get your crowbar out. The sweet smell of mold and mildew. That'll take 5 years off. Good. Oh, man. Okay, the atmosphere of that episode really, it was good. It had me kind of on the edge and freaked out for quite a while there. I'm actually really excited to keep playing. I'm glad I've jumped back in tonight.
You're welcome.
But no, everything about that was great. The atmosphere, the build-up. I couldn't have asked for a better episode. Especially after a break. An unfortunate break. But on top of that, I'm loving the atmosphere of everything going on so far. The way it kicked up, the ambience, all the creepy little, hey, that door was closed. Oh, look at the little scratches. So like he's doing his detective work, and it's also set up in a story and an environmental way for you to look at it and piece together your own parts without having to him like do stuff with you. Like right now, like the fact that I figured out in that globe that it's for the location of the catch, the miraculous catch, wherever they got the really big ugly whale, and not dark water. Like he didn't say it, I figured it out. I feel really good and really smart. So I'll take my victories where I can. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. There will be more coming up. We are the Waylay Brigade, and we'll see you in the next episode, guys.